I'm sorry, I was counting coins. Yeah, I really have to do that right now. So, I need to continue. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. I would be really happy to teach you new things in French. But, well, I have many things to do. I have to count all these coins, and then I just have another little thing to do. But, yeah, you can stay here. I don't mind. Yeah. I finished. Well, sorry. I had to count these coins. I like coins. Do you like coins? Well, I don't ask you if you like money. But if you like coins, I really do. Yeah, I like that. Because, I don't know, well, perhaps it's, the idea of a treasure first, of course. But coins are pieces of history. Yeah, and I like that. Heads or tails? You win. Well, I need to really like coins. And yeah, if they are old, it's better. Yeah, because it's interesting, you know, to have old coins. Oh, look at that. I have 3 coins here. They are not very old, but I like them just a little bit old. But I like them very much. Well, the first one here is a French coin. So you can see here is written République Française, which means French Republic. And there is Marianne. Yeah, it's a symbol of France. And the Republic, it's really the symbol of the French Republic. And here you have the motto. Yeah, you say the motto of France. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Which means, well, liberty or freedom, liberty, equality, and brotherhood, liberté, égalité, fraternité. And this coin is from 1912. It's not really old, but well, at least 1 century ago, more than a century ago. I like that because 1912, it's the date of, well, when the Titanic sank in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, 1912. April 1912. So I like that. But, well, no, I don't like the fact that the Titanic sank in the Atlantic Ocean. No, not at all. But you know, you imagine that this coin is as old as that. And when we think about Titanic, well, yeah, it's not really young. Then you have this one. It's another French coin from 1880. Yeah. It's a little bit older. I like 1880 because, I don't know, there is nothing, well, there are many things actually that happened in 1880, I'm sure, in history, but I don't know which things. I don't have, specific things in my mind. But I like this date. I don't know why. And then I have this one. So here, it's a French coin. You don't have République Française. You don't have French Republic. You have Empire Français, French Empire. So it's a coin from 1853. 1853. And here you have Napoleon the Third, Emperor. It's what is written here. Yeah, this coin is from the Second Empire in France. We have the First Empire with Napoleon the First, so Napoleon Bonaparte. And then later you have the Second Empire with Napoleon the Third. So this coin is not really old, but 1853 is, well, it's interesting. Yeah, it is not from Middle Ages or antiquity, but yeah, I like that. I like coins. I like history, actually. Yeah. Well, let's put that together. I like that. I like history, and, well, I would like to go in history right now, because I have to do something. And this thing is not, during the reign of Napoleon III, but in an older period, during the reign of Louis the 13th. He was a king of France during the 17th century. And why I have to go in this period right now, it's because I have to do a small translation again. But this time, not a translation from an English book into French, but from a French book. So I have to do a translation from French into English. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid because I'm not good at that. Yeah, it's really harder to do that. I will try. And this book, well, the story of this book takes place in the 17th century during the reign of Louis the 13th. Yeah, this book is The Three Musketeers. You probably know it. And he's written by Alexandre Dumas. Alexandre Dumas. Yes. Well, I have to do a small translation of it, and then I'm going to teach you new things in French. Are you okay with that? Okay, it won't be long. It's a short paragraph. Yeah, I couldn't do more. Okay, so I'm going to take it on my shelf, and I come back. Great. Yeah, this is The Three Musketeers. Normally, it's just one book, but in the edition that I own, divided into three books. So there are 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. But it's just one novel. The Three Musketeers, Part 3. I want to read a part of this page and translate it, but I will not write the translation, just orally. So, Milady, pâle comme un cadavre, voulut crier, mais sa langue glacée ne put proférer qu'un son rauque, qui n'avait rien de la parole humaine, et qui semblait le râle d'une bête fauve. Collée contre la sombre tapisserie, elle apparaissait les cheveux épars, comme l'image effrayante de la terreur. So, if I try to translate that, and I say, I try, because it's quite difficult. It's not easy to translate. Alexandre Dumas. Milady, pale like a corpse, wanted to shout, but her tongue, her frozen tongue, couldn't make anything else than how to say, a tough sound that didn't sound like a human speech, but which seemed to be the cry of a beast, stuck against the dark tapisserie. What's the English for tapisserie? I need to find that in the dictionary. Tapestry. I don't know how to pronounce. I need to go in the English part to see the phonetic. Is it so? Tapestry. I think it's tapestry. Okay. Yeah. So, stuck against the dark tapestry, she looked with her, how to say, messy hair. Is it in English, messy? I need to find again. Well, I will look for the correct word that is in the book. Épars. It's a complicated word. I'm not sure it is Oh yeah, scattered. Scattered. Okay. So, she looked with her scattered hair like the scary image of terror. Athos leva lentement son pistolet et tendit le bras de manière que l'arme toucha presque le front de Milady. Puis, d'une voix d'autant plus terrible qu'elle avait le calme suprême, d'une inflexible résolution. So, Athos or Athos, I don't know how to say it in English. Athos put slowly his pistol up, stretched the arm in order to almost touch Milady's forehead. Then, with a voice as terrible as with a voice that was so terrible because it had the supreme calm of an inflexible resolution. Madame, dit-il, vous allez à l'instant même me remettre le papier que vous a signé le cardinal, ou, sur mon âme, je vous fais sauter la cervelle. Madam, he said, you will give me right now the paper that the cardinal signed to you, or on my soul, I will blow your brain. Is it correct to blow your brain? I hope. Well, avec un autre homme, Milady aurait pu conserver quelques doutes, mais elle connaissait Athos. Cependant, elle resta immobile. With another man, Milady could have kept some doubts, but she knew Athos. However, she stayed motionless. Vous avez une seconde pour vous décider, dit-il. Milady vit à la contraction de son visage que le coup allait partir. Elle porta vivement la main à sa poitrine, en tira un papier et le tendit à Athos. So, you have 1 second to decide, he said. Milady saw a contraction on his face. Well, Milady saw, because of a contraction on his face, that he was about to shoot, actually. She put her hand to her breast and took a paper and gave it to Athos. Tenez, dit-elle, et soyez maudit. Take it, she said, and be cursed. Athos prit le papier, repassa le pistolet à sa ceinture, s'approcha de la lampe pour s'assurer que c'était bien celui-là, le déplia et lut. Athos took the paper, put the pistol at his belt, got closer to the lamp to be assured that it was the good paper. He opened it and read,
C'est par mon ordre et pour le bien de l'État que le porteur du présent a fait ce qu'il a fait. 3 décembre 1627. Richelieu. It's by my order and for the good of the state that the present bearer did what he did. December the 3rd, 1627. Richelieu. The Cardinal. Good. I'm gonna stop here. It was difficult and it was not a really, really good translation, but it's interesting. I have never read the entire story of the Three Musketeers. I've seen adaptations, but I've never read the book in the entire book. But I really want to.
Well, I did my best. It is not easy, yeah, but it's a good book. Yeah, I like books about about really fictional things, fictional stories in fantasy universes. But I also like books that takes place in history. Yeah, because what I like with a book is really to travel. Well, it can be in my own country, but in another time, or well, not especially in another time. Sometimes you can stay at the same time, at the same place, but with amazing stories. It's what I want in a book. Yeah. Anyway, so what can I teach you? I think I have an idea. I'm gonna start with new sounds. And the first one is written like that. EU. And it is pronounced E. Or sometimes E or E. For example, in a word like je, like this one, it is pronounced je. Un jeu. So, un jeu. Un jeu. It means a toy or a game. More a game. Yeah. But you can pronounce it like in words like beurre, which means butter. You also have this sound like in a word like seul, 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 which means alone or lonely. Then you have another sound that is written OI, and this sound is wa, wa. And you find that sound in words like bois, bois. Oh yeah, you don't pronounce the S at the end of this word. Yeah, that's a difficult thing in French. The letters that you don't pronounce. So this is bois. It means wood. Like, this table is made of wood. Cette table est en bois. Or, it also means the forest. And it's le bois or un bois. So it's masculine. And then you have another sound I want to tell you is the one written O-U-I. O-U-I. This is pronounced oui. Oui. And you can find that sound in words like oui, which means yes, of course. And also in Yeah, the first name, Louis. Louis. And you don't pronounce the S at the end in French. It's Louis. Yeah. And finally, the final sound I want to teach you is this one, written UI, and it is pronounced oui. Oui. So it's a little bit different from the other one. The other one is oui. This one is oui. So actually, the first one, well, the previous one, is like the sound ou, and then the sound I. So it's ou, I. Oui. Oui. This one is a little bit different. It's the sound U, you know, this sound. Perhaps difficult for some people. U, and then I. U, I. Oui, oui, oui. And you can find that in words like suis. Well, which means if I say je suis, it means I am. Yeah, it's the verb être. So the verb to be conjugated at the first person of singular in the simple present. Well, if you say we, it's not. I think in Belgium or in some regions they say we. It's their accent, actually. Anyway. And finally, I would like to teach you how to conjugate the verbs être and avoir, which are really important. It's the verb to be and the verb to have. So it's really important verbs, and it's also important verbs because it's auxiliary verbs that we can use in other contexts. So you have to know how to conjugate them if you want to go further in the language. So, and well, the verb to be and the verb to have are really important. So yeah. So here we have the different persons, and first être. So je suis. I was saying that just before. Je suis. Tu es. Tu es. Il est. Nous sommes. Vous êtes. Ils sont. And then the verb avoir, which means to have. J'ai. Tu as. Il a. Nous avons. Vous avez. Ils ont. So, yeah, it's important verbs that are in the third group of the verbs. You remember you have three groups. The first one with ER at the end, the second group with IR at the end, and the third one with many other verbs, you know. And être and avoir are in this third group, and they are particular, so you have to know them, you know, by heart, because they are not like the others of the first or the second group. Yeah. So, I think it's enough for today. I was really happy. Yeah. Yeah, you can come back anytime you want. Yeah, I would be really happy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope that you are doing really well. I wish you all the very best.